Hello. As you've hopefully heard, we are setting aside this Sunday, the 26th of November, as a day of pledges for the Hub Heart Home building project. It might be that you have given to the project already, or give regularly. If that's you, then thank you. Whether it is or not, I want to explain a little bit about what the Day of Pledges means and how you can respond. Simply, the day is about each of us saying what we can commit to give, whether straight away or at some point down the road. This will help the Hub Heart Home team know if we have enough to start the project when we'd hoped to. The 26th isn't the day you need to give what the Lord leads you to give, but is the day to commit to it and to let us know. What will that look like? Well, we're going to give out some simple forms that basically ask who you are, what you're able to pledge, and by when. That last part is really important because if you can give the money by April next year, then that can help us to start the project when we'd hoped to. You can get these forms ahead of time by downloading them at goldhill.org/pledge, or just come on Sunday ready to fill one in. So that's the practical side, but I want to share a thought or two on how we might think about giving. We all come from different places, have different levels of resource, and have given in different amounts to the Hub Heart Home already. But there's at least one principle I believe we can all apply to our thinking, praying, and decisions. That's the principle of giving sacrificially. Because it's possible to give money to something, but to do so safely, to give money or resources we weren't relying on too much, weren't that attached to. And that is not to be looked down on. Giving of any kind is generous and meaningful, so please don't hear me putting down your or anyone else's giving. But there is a reality that we are also called to give sacrificially, to give in a way we do notice, because it does affect us, maybe affecting our lifestyle, our comfort, our status, or even our security. And we then need to look to God to provide in those areas instead of our own resources. Remember, we can't outgive God. I've been moved as I've heard of someone choosing to give up a ring that held sentimental importance, of people considering what they might do with their properties, whether or not to go on that holiday, to have that nice meal out, of recognising that giving now might mean not being able to afford something significant on the horizon, but then choosing to do so nonetheless. This is not about none of us being allowed nice things. God might not be asking you to give up a holiday, your takeaways, an extension, possessions, or the size of your home. If he's not, then be released. But remember that he might be. And as you consider how you might respond this Sunday, don't take those things off the table until he does. We cannot all give large amounts, but we can all give with sacrifice. So may God guide and lead each of us as we seek his direction, and may he continue to lead us as we seek to lay all that we are before him, that many would be reached with the good news of Jesus Christ.